following is a presentation of BBSN, the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
The pitch, another curveball, and ground ball to the third baseman off his chest, picks it up, stays with it, strong throw over to first in time.
The bunt, drops a nice bunt down the third base line, pitches ground ball to the shortstop, flips it to the second baseman over to first. That is 6-4. The ball is hit well right up the middle. A diving stop, able to keep it from going into the out.
That ball was raced over the third baseman's head into left field, grounding first.
This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Now to Tim, Greg, and Leo.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to BBSN, the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. BBSN is your live local link for Louisville area high school and college baseball streamed via the internet. Hello, my name's Tim Bryan. Joining me today will be Ryan Ritchie. Our game is coming to you live from Mueller Field on the campus of Saint Xavier High School and features the visiting Desales Colts and the home team, Saint Xavier Tigers. Both of these teams in the Prep Baseball Power Top 25, Desales up 2 spots from last week at 22, and the Tigers are holding the number 3 position. First, for the home team, Saint Xavier Tigers are actually going to be visitors today. It was supposed to be a home game for the Colts. Well, do they have them home team on the scoreboard, don't they? Okay. Well, maybe not. Last time we did a game from here, they flip-flopped it, but it looks like they have the Tigers, the home team, on the scoreboard. They are 13-4, 1-1 in the region. They are 4-1 over their last 5 games with wins against Noblesville, Castle, Henderson County, and last night defeating Eastern High School 5-3. The Tigers' 4 losses have been to Archbishop Moeller, Cincinnati St. X, Oldham County, and number 25, Christian Academy of Louisville. The Tigers are coached by Andy Porta. Coach Porta is beginning his 3rd season at Saint Xavier. For the Desales Colts, they are 8-2-1, and yes, they do have a tie on their record. Over spring break, they played somewhere in Tennessee and ended up with a 3-3 ball game there. They're 1-0 in the region. The Colts are on a 4-game winning streak with wins against Iroquois, Ballard, Shelby County, and Newport Central Catholic. The Colts' last loss was actually to the St. X Tigers. The two met on March 22nd in the All-Catholic tournament at Trinity High School. The Colts finished on the losing end of that one, 8-2. And the Colts are led by first-year head coach T.J. Cataldo. These broadcasts would not be possible if it wasn't for the following sponsors. And we do have a new sponsor, and I want to welcome them aboard. It's Kentucky Farm Bureau. And that is Karen Little and J.O. Osborne. Karen and J.O. are the kind of people you want on your team. As your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, they will make sure you get the insurance protection you need at a rate you can afford. And because their offices are close by, you know they'll be there when you need them. After all, that's what Big on Commitment is all about. Karen Little, she's in J-Town. She's at 10518 Watterson Trail. And you can contact her at 266-6610. J.O. Osborne is in the Linden area, 8221 Shelbyville Road, and you can contact him at 327-5480. Our other sponsors, LDG Development, U of L Physicians Geriatric Practice, Saucerita's Fresh Cantina, and as a matter of fact, I had a business lunch at Saucerita's. It's the first time I've eaten there, and I have to give them 2 thumbs up. I had the Rancherito, and it was excellent. Also, Circle K, fast, friendly service, LaborWorks, Quality Industrial Temporaries, Framing Express, framing what matters since 1973. Your local Hikes Point Optimist Club, they've been serving their community for over 50 years, and your local Babe Ruth and Cal Ripken leagues. We're going to go right into the starting lineups. First, for the visiting, as of right now, Desales Colts. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 23, Daniel Breedlove. Batting second and catching is Dylan Sievert. The right fielder batting third, number 15, Henry Wider. At first base, batting cleanup, number 13, Trenton Saylor. In center field, it's number 9, Zach Reddington. The designated hitter, number 14, Joey Hollingsworth. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 21, Tyler Tucker. The left fielder, batting eighth, number 3, Trayvon Metcalf. And batting ninth for the Colts is the second baseman, freshman, number 18, Alec Brothers. On the hill, it's going to be Robbie Baker. Robbie's a junior, has a 1.07 ERA, record of 1-0, 13 innings pitched, 11 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, and 14 strikeouts. So once again for the Colts, it's Breedlove, Sievert, Wider, Saylor, Reddington, Hollingsworth, Tucker, Metcalf, and Brothers. And for the home team, Saint Xavier Tigers, leading off playing shortstop is number 10, Avery Lane. Batting second, playing right field, number 23, Aaron Grammer. Batting third, playing center field, number 20, Sam Springer. The catcher batting fourth, number 15, Josh Osborne. Playing first base, batting fifth, is Hayden Ford. Designated hitter for the Tigers is number 5, Trace Amshoft. He's batting in the 6th spot. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 3, Scott Spurlock. The left fielder batting in the 8th spot is Trent Revelette. And rounding out the Tiger batting order is second baseman, number 13, Grant Wessling. Pitching for the Tigers is Alex Hood. So once again for the Tigers, it's Lane, Grammer, Springer, Osborne, Ford, Amshoff, Spurlock, Revelette, and Wessling. And it's now time to welcome in the other part of our broadcast crew tonight, Ryan Ritchie. Ryan, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's time for our first giveaway of the night. It's going to be Name That Ball Player, and it's sponsored by Sauceritas. Be the first person with the correct response to fanmail at bbsnonline.com, and you'll win a gift certificate from Sauceritas.
Over the years, when this reliever entered a home game in San Diego, it was lights out and music level up. The song's Hell's Bells roared over the PA system to greet him. Although aging by baseball standards, he was still going strong in his late 30s and into his 40s, piling up 118 saves from 2006 through 2008. In 2006, at 38, he became the oldest pitcher to lead his league in saves with 46. Furthermore, that total represented his second-best saves mark ever, just 7 shy of his personal high watermark set in 1998. Although he is missing one kidney, it hasn't slowed him down. He is the reigning all-time saves king, exiting the 2008 season with 554, and he's registered many of those saves using a changeup rather than, say, a heater that so many closers such as Billy Wagner can bring. And earlier today, the National League Reliever of the Year award was named after him. Name that ball player.
All right, if you know that answer, send the correct response to fanmail at bbsnonline.com, and we'll get that gift certificate to Sauceritas right out to you. Some upcoming BBSN broadcasts. We'll be back here tomorrow night for the Tigers matchup with Mail. That's a 6 o'clock start time. And then on April the 14th, we'll be at Trinity High School, Thurman Hutchins Field, for their battle with Collins. On April the 17th, we'll be at Bullitt East. They'll be facing Fern Creek. And then on April the 24th, we'll be back here at Saint Xavier for their matchup with cross-the-river rival Jeffersonville High School. Jeffersonville was actually preseason number 1 in the state of Indiana. April the 30th, well, we have 2 games going on. We have Desales at Bullitt East, and we'll also have North Oldham at Trinity High School. That's upcoming broadcasts on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Before we take a quick break, I'm going to go ahead and give you the top 10. We obtained this from Prep Baseball's Power 25. In the number 1 spot, Mercer County. You'll remember Mercer County played in the championship game last year with PRP. Came up the loser, and I believe it was a 3-2 ball game. Kyle Allegas for PRP got the win for that game. Kyle Allegas is now pitching for Spalding University. In the second spot, it's Tate's Creek, followed by Saint Xavier in third. The number 4 team is West Jessamine, followed by Lexington Catholic, Eastern High School, Paul Lawrence Dunbar, Henderson County, Beechwood, and in at number 10 is Ballard. And we'll give you the rest of the top 25 as the game continues. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we should be about ready for first pitch. This is Tim Bryan and Ryan Ritchie on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Kentuckians believe that if you truly want to take care of something, say your car or your home, you just don't turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why so many Kentuckians insure their cars, trucks, homes, and belongings with Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau agents are committed to providing honest, trustworthy insurance services to Kentuckians just like you. In J-Town, contact Karen Little, 266-6610, and Lyndon J.O. Osborne, 327-5480. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. University of Louisville Physicians announces the opening of new U of L Physicians geriatric practice, devoted entirely to the special needs of people 65 and over. A comprehensive approach to geriatrics that integrates caring for the medical, social, and mental health of older adults. It's the kind of care you'll find nowhere else in Kentuckiana. Located at the corner of Chestnut and Preston, offering convenient drop-off and wheelchair transports. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 852-7449 or visit uoflphysicians.com.
PowerChalk is the world's largest online video coaching community. It lets individuals and companies build a coaching platform and deliver web lessons. PowerChalk is built around the ChalkTalk Telestrator, a slow-motion, freeze-frame, split-screen markup and voiceover tool. ChalkTalk is the only telestrator that requires no software installation. With PowerChalk, coaches can establish a page or a complete white label site. Players get lockers and can upload and view their own motion. Players or parents can submit any of their clips to their pro for a paid analysis. Coaches are notified when a lesson is purchased and given a step-by-step process to analyze the submitted video. The analysis can consist of one or more response videos as well as library drills that the coach or company has prepared to support their teaching philosophy. Stored on the PowerChalk Cloud Network, students can watch the lesson videos from any device and share them to their team members and parents. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter integration make PowerChalk the ultimate marketing platform. Sign up at www.powerchalk.com. If you're a coach, start building your platform and your following. If you're a player, grab a locker, find a coach, and get on the path to good mechanics. If you don't, you're not practicing, you're creating bad habits.
Kentucky High School Baseball on BBSN. The excitement is here. Kentucky High School Baseball on BBSN. The excitement is here.
All right, welcome back to Mueller Field for tonight's action between the visiting Desales Colts and the home team Saint Xavier Tigers. There's a lot of ways you can get in touch with us. Stop by our website, spend a little time there if you would. A lot of stuff we have posted, articles, past archive ball games, everything that we've done in the last 4 or 5 years. That's at www.bbsnonline.com. Also, you can follow Ryan and myself on Twitter. I am at Tim Bryan, Timbrian. Ryan is at Richie13. Also, if you have a mobile device, an iPod, iPhone, BlackBerry, or Android, you can also follow the game if you're not at home sitting in front of your computer. And in the fifth inning, we'll have an audio trivia question. Just like with the first one we did name that ball player. If you know the answer, send it to fanmail at bbsnonline.com. Our first inning action is brought to us by LDG Development. LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the Woods of Glen Hell Manor. That's in Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for an apartment in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development. All right, Rhino, here we go. For the Colts, it's going to be Breedlove, Sievert, and Wider. First pitch is at 5:02, and it's in a little bit high, ball one. Well, after the last couple days of rain that we've had, it actually looks pretty nice here at the ballpark.
Yeah, really nice, especially with the turf. It probably dried up really nicely.
Yeah. Just nips the corner there. The count is now even, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Alex Hood on the mound for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike two. The Tiger defense from third to first. It's Scott Spurlock, Avery Lane, Grant Westling, and Hayden Ford. The outfield left to right, Trent Revelette, Sam Springer, and Aaron Grammer. In the battery is Hood and Josh Osborne.
Nice looking breaking ball there from Alex Hood. Nice late break.
Yeah, count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball right down the middle. It's lined out to Grant Westling. A 1 up and 1 down for the Colts. This is going to bring up the catcher Dylan Seifert. Dylan is a junior, currently batting .294. So did you say tomorrow is opening day for the Bats?
Yep, opening night they're opening the ballpark. They've been playing on the road here lately.
That offering fouled off.
Had a winning opening road trip, went 3-2. So
yeah, Ryan Ritchie is actually interning with the Louisville Bats. He works with me when he can. First day on the job with the bats. He got to rub elbows with Marty Brenneman.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Pretty neat experience.
Who is the other gentleman that works with Matt Andrews now?
Nick Curran.
Nick Curran.
He also does Bellarmine basketball.
Bad pitch off the plate. Count now even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the first inning, Tim Bryan, Ryan Ritchie with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
That'll make the count even at 2.
All right, breaking ball stays upstairs. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Infield pretty much square away. Spurlock maybe a step in front of the bag there at third. It's popped up. Westling backpedaling. The right fielder calling him off. That's Aaron Grammer. 2 up and 2 down for the Colts.
Really nice breaking ball there from Alex Hood. Was going to be a strike. Had to protect the plate if you're Sievert. That's what happens when you're ahead in the count. You can really hit the zone with any pitch you need.
This is the right fielder, Henry Wider. He's a senior. Henry batting .375. I kind of think he thought that breaking ball was going to catch him on the arm. He takes it for strike 1. Dimensions here at Saint Xavier, it's .330 down the lines, .375 in the power alleys, 400 straight away center field. And as we said, this was supposed to have been a home game for Desales. They have a natural grass field at Desales High School, and evidently it wasn't playable, so they switched the venue to St. X. High chopper to Spurlock. He fields it across the diamond. In time, put out will go 5-3. 1-2-3 inning for Hood. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After a half inning of play, we have no score. This is Tim Bryan and Ryan Ritchie on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
The largest physicians practice in Louisville, the University of Louisville Physicians announces the opening of new U of L Physicians geriatric practice, devoted entirely to the special needs of people 65 and over. A comprehensive approach to geriatrics that integrates caring for the medical, social, and mental health of older adults. It's the kind of care you'll find nowhere else in Kentuckyana. Located at the corner of Chestnut and Preston, offering convenient drop-off and wheelchair transports. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 852-7449 or visit uoflphysicians.com. Framing Express, framing your awards, certificates, jerseys, and sports memorabilia. 5 locations in the Louisville area, 9810 Shelbyville Road, 1 block east of Hurstbourne Lane, 3910 Bardstown Road in Butyl, 291 North Hubbards Lane in the Woodlawn Shopping Center, 1741 Bardstown Road in the Highlands, and 2230 Holiday Manor in the Holiday Manor Shopping Center. For all your framing needs, framing what matters since 1973. Framing Express.
All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the first inning. The Tigers will send to the plate Lane, Grammer, and Springer.
On this day in 1989 in baseball history, Ricky Henderson stole his 800th career base in a 4-3 Yankees loss to the Indians. And also in 1993, the Colorado Rockies beat the Montreal Expos 11-4 for their first ever win and set a National League record for attendance in their home debut. The crowd of 80,227 broke the record of 78,672.
All right, on the bump for the Colts, it's Robbie Baker. Robbie's a junior, 1.07 ERA, a record of 1-0, 13 innings pitched, 11 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, and 14 strikeouts. This is shortstop, number 10, Avery Lane. First pitch right down the middle and fouled off, strike 1. We will be back here again tomorrow night for the Tigers matchup with the Bulldogs from Male High School. Should be a good game. That offering from Baker low. Count 1 ball and 1 strike. High and away, ball 2. For the Colts, their defense goes from third to first. Tyler Tucker, Daniel Breedlove, Alec Brothers, Trenton Saylor. The outfield left to right, Trevon Metcalf, Zach Reddington, and Henry Whiter. And the battery, as previously mentioned, Robbie Baker and junior catcher Dylan Sievert. Count now 3-1. Here's the pitch. In the air, it's in the left center field gap. The center fielder is in pursuit. Glides over, makes the play. 1 out. That's Zach Reddington squeezing that for the first out.
Really big outfield. Really plays huge with the turf. The ball, if it hits the grass, it's going to bounce high or really skip, get to the wall quickly. I had to play kind of deep here and make sure you keep everything in front of you.
Yeah. We've been coming here for 5 years. This is our 5th year of doing games from Saint Xavier, and I've only seen 2 home runs hit the whole time I've been here. If you'll notice, look at the flag, Ryan. It's always windy here. That ball's hit well right at the right fielder. A couple steps back, makes the play over his head. Ball carries. You can see how the wind's blowing left to right.
Ball really carried there on Henry Whiter and right. The flag going left to right, really carrying into right field. Going to have to play a little bit deeper out there.
3 upperclassmen in the outfield for the Colts. It's Trevon Metcalf, Sr., Henry Whiter, Sr., Zach Reddington, Jr. This is the center fielder, Sam Springer. Robbie not overpowering Rhino, but he's moving his pitches up and down. He's giving the batter a different eye level, not staying in the same spot.
Mm-hmm. Really deliberate delivery. Really takes his time, gets to that point where his leg is even parallel with his body. Really deliberate.
Well, from his stats, thus far a command pitcher, 14 strikeouts, no walks. I hate to say things like that.
Especially with a 3-0 count.
Yeah. All right, that's a 2-out walk to Sam Springer. It's going to bring up the catcher, Josh Osborne. Two-out walk to Springer. This is Osborne. Nice lead at first. Does not go. That pitch in high. Ball 1. This first inning is brought to us by LDG Development. LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. Popped up. It was a hit and run. Shortstop is over. In shallow center field, that's Daniel Breedlove, makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on after 1 complete inning of play. We have no score. This is the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
PowerChalk is the world's largest online video coaching community. It lets individuals and companies build a coaching platform and deliver web lessons. PowerChalk is built around the ChalkTalk Telestrator, a slow-motion, freeze-frame, split-screen markup and voiceover tool. ChalkTalk is the only telestrator that requires no software installation. With PowerChalk, coaches can establish a page or a complete white-label site. Players get lockers and can upload and view their own motion. Players or parents can submit any of their clips to their pro for a paid analysis. Coaches are notified when a lesson is purchased.
Kentucky high school baseball.
Top of the second inning, it'll be Trent Saylor, Zach Reddington, and Joey Hollingsworth for the Colts. Rhino?
We'll go ahead and read this Name That Ball player one more time. Over the years when this reliever entered a home game in San Diego, it was lights out and music level up. The song Hell's Bells roared over the PA system to greet him. Although he aged, considered to baseball standards, he was going strong into his late 30s and into his early 40s, piling up 118 saves from 2006 to 2008. In 1998, when he recorded 53 saves and blew just one, it was good for a record 98.1% save conversion rate. And he was named the best reliever of the year was named after him earlier today. Name that ball player.
First offering is shot right back into center field. That was Trenton Saylor. Leadoff single to get the Colts started in the top of the second inning. And Ryan, feel free to correct me because I know I'm going to get the top and bottom screwed up since I had my book set up backwards. But I really did think since it was originally a home game for them, they would have been the home team here. But evidently not.
Really strange.
Saylor at first. Ball's in the dirt, blocked up nicely. That's Josh Osborne behind the dish for the Colts.
Trenton with not much speed over at first. Maybe Cataldo could get him moving a little bit, get a hit and run, maybe try to hit a ball in the gap somewhere.
Like you said, this is a big field, a lot of green in the outfield. You get a ball, hit a line drive into the power alleys, and you're going to run for a while. Trenton Saylor, well, he was batting .371. Zach Reddington, who's at the plate now, is batting .242. Both players are juniors. Waiting in the on-deck circle is number 14, Joey Hollingsworth, the designated hitter today. He's also a junior. He's batting .270. No score, top of the second. And that pitch fouled away. Count now even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Our second innings brought to us by U of L Physicians Geriatric Practice. It's a kind of care you'll find nowhere else in Kentuckiana. The largest physicians practice in Louisville, the University of Louisville Physicians announced the opening of the new U of L Physicians Geriatric Practice. It's devoted entirely to the care of people 65 and over. That is a line drive into right field. Saylor is going to hold at second. Back-to-back singles by Saylor and Reddington. 2 on, nobody out for the designated hitter, Joey Hollingsworth. U of L Physicians Geriatric Practice is a comprehensive approach to geriatrics that integrates the caring for the medical, social, and mental health of older adults. You can contact them at uoflphysicians.com.
See what the Colts try to do here. First and second. Third baseman playing even with the bag. If you're going to bunt, it has to be towards him.
Batter showing bunt. Joey Hollingsworth, a designated hitter, junior, batting .270 as the sun comes out here at Mueller Field. In a few weeks, Ryan, it'll be nothing but leaves as our backdrop.
Finally.
Pitches up and out of the zone, and he kind of offers at it for a strike.
We see both the third and first baseman crushing. He has to push the ball past the pitcher and first baseman to the right side. You're not going to get it past the third baseman here. You have to push it past the pitcher. If he can do that, that's a base hit, and the runners move up. They're going to run the same play.
And if he does that, the runner advancing from second may score. Well, we got the right fielder charging too, so he's probably going to not score.
They're trying to get him nervous at the plate where he sees people crashing on him. The right fielder will take the spot of the second baseman. The second baseman will roll along with the shortstop, and they'll leave that hole open at shortstop because they're figuring he can't push the ball past the third baseman. They're giving that away.
All right, count of no balls and 2 strikes to Hollingsworth. Back-to-back singles by Saylor and Reddington. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the second. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, ball 1.
Nice setup pitch there by Hood. Could possibly come back with a breaking ball down and in here.
Yep, Osborne set up well off the plate. Hood put it right where the target was set. Oh, right at the bottom of the zone. Looked at that offering. That is the first Circle K strikeout for Alex Hood. Every strikeout on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network is a Circle K. Men on first and second. One down for Tyler Tucker. Tyler is the sophomore third baseman for the Colts, currently batting .267. And that pitch in there at the knee, strike one.
Huge opportunity here for the Colts. Have to score. You have first and second, nobody out. This could be one of your only chances to score.
It could be. Swing and a miss. Obviously, it must have been fouled off. As we mentioned in our pregame, both teams in the Power 25, the Prep Baseball Report Power 25. The Tigers in at number 3. The Colts up 2 spots from last week, in at number 22. And that pitch also way off the plate.
Another setup pitch, could look for him to come back low and in. If you're paying attention in the on-deck circle, you see that. Know what is possibly coming as he sets up inside.
Swings through that pitch. Back-to-back strikeouts after back-to-back singles. And this is the left fielder, senior Trayvon Metcalf. Trayvon batting .280. And now runners on first and second, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, strike one.
Not really sure if they're just swinging over it, but it looks like they're right on time.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it does.
Can't really tell from this angle.
The 0-1 from Hood, a breaking pitch, takes something off of that, strike two. Once again, Rhino, it's one of the things that you really put a lot of credence in is getting ahead of the batters, getting ahead, staying ahead. More often than not, the numbers are in your favor as a pitcher if you do that. Big breaking pitch. After leadoff singles, Hood strikes out Hollingsworth, Tucker, and Metcalf. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. After 1.5, we have no score. This is the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
Babe Ruth Baseball, the fastest-growing youth sports program in North America. Babe Ruth League serves over 1 million players from ages 4 to 18. In Babe Ruth Baseball, Cal Ripken Baseball, and Babe Ruth Softball. There are many Babe Ruth programs in the Louisville metro area: Fern Creek, Okolona, Pikes Point, Germantown, Jeffersontown, Beachmont, and many others. Wherever you are in the Louisville metro area, there's a Babe Ruth program nearby. Be a part of the fastest-growing youth sports program in North America. Be a part of Babe Ruth Baseball.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the second inning. Leading off for the Tigers will be first baseman Hayden Ford. Bagel so far. No one has plated a run. The Colts got a runner as far as second base. Leadoff single by Trenton Saylor, and then a single by Zach Reddington, followed by 3 strikeouts for Alex Hood. What started off as a promising inning ended up with 3 straight Circle K strikeouts from the arm of Alex Hood. That pitch pushed right up the middle. That's much too good of a pitch for 0-2.
Exactly what I was going to say. Caught too much of the plate. Looked like a breaking ball that didn't really break. Just caught too much of the middle half of the plate. Really nice, easy swing. Pushed it right back up the middle.
Leadoff single for Hayden Ford. This is going to bring up the designated hitter today for the Tigers, Trace Amshoft. Trace is a junior.
Looks like the Colts defense is expecting bunt. Expect third baseman to charge. Trenton will probably stay at first. Breedlove and Brothers will rotate clockwise.
Nice pitch there. A little bit elevated right at the numbers. Couldn't catch up with it. Count now even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ford with a pretty good lead at first. You have that cutout over there in the turf at first base. He has both feet even almost with his prime. There he goes. The runner goes. The pitch is inside. The catcher throws down. Not in time. Stolen base for Hayden Ford. Good jump by Ford.
Didn't look like Baker even looked him back there.
I think that's probably something that he picked up in his rhythm. But he was he was 2 or 3 strides down towards second by the time Baker had started his delivery. It's in the air in the left center field gap. Metcalf has it. The runner tags. The throw's coming into third. That will allow Ford to move up to third base. So now with 1 down, the Tigers have a runner just 90 feet away from plating their first run. Ball kind of hung up there, Ryan.
Yeah, not much you can do if you are Trayvon Metcalf and left. You fielded the ball correctly, hit the cutoff man, perfect throw to third, just couldn't beat him.
One on and 1 down for the third baseman, Scott Spurlock.
Middle infielder conceding a run on a ground ball. Corner infielders in on the grass.
Checked his swing. Looks like he held up. Ball 1. So who's in town for the bats?
It'll be Columbus Clippers, and then the Toledo Mud Hens.
That one's also in the air. That's probably going to score the run, even if it is caught. It is. Runner's going to tag from third. A sac fly, RBI. Sac fly for Scott Spurlock. That will plate Hayden Ford. Now there's 2 outs and 1 run in for the left fielder, Trent Revelette.
Really nice job by St. X to manufacture a run there without having to use a bunt.
Exactly. I was just getting ready to say that. We also do Spalding University Golden Eagles baseball, and that is a big staple of their offense is the bunt. But sometimes, we've seen that you actually get yourself out of an inning by, giving up a couple outs. Long run by the first baseman. Can't quite catch up with it. A lot of foul ground here at Mueller Field.
Very, very much so. There's probably from the third base line to the fence 30 feet, probably more, in foul ground. Really reminds you of the Oakland Coliseum that the A's play at. They have a lot of foul ground there as well that they have to play with.
Mm-hmm. All right, a count of no balls and 2 strikes. That pitch way outside, ball 1. A leadoff single by Hayden Ford, a stolen base by Hayden. Then a fly out moved him to third, and then a sac fly off the bat of Scott Spurlock plated him. Tigers ahead 1-0. That ball is hit well into left field. A 2-out single by Rivellette. And this will bring up the number 9 batter for the Tigers, second baseman Grant Westling.
That ball's really hit well, caught too much of the plate again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Really want to bury something in the dirt if you can, leaving that breaking ball right over the heart of the plate.
Well, Hood has done it a lot differently. When he's ahead in the plate, he intentionally goes off the plate wide, and then he'll bring something back in. The runner goes again. The catcher throws down. It's going to be late. Stolen base by Rivellette.
St. X has his timing down. Looks as if he's keeping the same time each time to the plate.
Yep, you got to vary your pause. You got to slide step. You can't do the same delivery every time, or a headsy ball player is going to pick up on that, and they'll run on you all day. Ball 1 to Westling. If he reaches, it'll be the top of the order in Avery Lane. It is an absolutely gorgeous day today.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the 5th inning, we'll have our trivia question, our sports movie audio trivia question. If you know the answer to that, send it to fanmail@bbsnonline.com, and you'll get a gift certificate from Salsaritas. That pitch fouled off. 2 locations for Salsaritas in St. Matthews and in Middletown. I happen to be at the St. Matthews location today for a business luncheon. 2 thumbs up. Got my meal comped. It's a good thing.
That's always a good thing.
The 2-1. A little bit low. 3 balls, 1 strike.
In this at bat, I've been counting how long it takes him to, when he comes set until he starts his windup. It's the same thing each time for all 4 of these pitches. Has yet to change it up.
Checks once and delivers.
Same thing.
Yep.
I wonder if this is the first team to exploit that weakness that he has. Maybe he's not seen it so far this season in his 13 innings of work.
2 out and a full count to Westling. Here's the pitch. Line drive to Daniel Breedlove. And that's going to close the book for the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Had 1 run off of 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base after 2 complete innings of play. It's the Tigers 1, the Colts 0. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Salsarita serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. Located in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane, right behind the McDonald's in the Woodlawn Center. Salsaritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. Stop by today and try one of their 3 signature saucy burritos: quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito. Salsaritas offers catering, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation, anniversary, or for any special event. Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That's Salsaritas Fresh Cantina.
Let's face it, parents, your kid's gym bag stinks. Well, now there's Odor Gladiator. It's a patented, athlete-customized, high-performance deodorizer developed by parents for parents that battle stench in the most inhospitable of environments, that dank, dark sports equipment bag. Odor Gladiator is the perfect solution for all athletes and their families. Odor Gladiator tackles the stank of equipment-intensive sports such as hockey, lacrosse, and football. Unlike those wimpy shoe balls, bags of sooty carbon and chemical sprays.
Top of the 3rd inning, it'll be Alec Brothers for the Colts. Leading this inning off, second baseman freshman batting .421. That pitch inside, ball 1. I would imagine with his average in the number 9 spot, he's probably like a second leadoff batter. Right back up the middle. Fielded nicely by Hood. Steps and throws to Hayden Ford. 1 up, 1 down.
Hood really finishes in a great fielding position out of his windup. Kind of a lost art. Really just a lot of players just want to get everything they have into it, just leave their body hanging. Instead, Hood gets in a nice fielding position when he releases the ball.
To the top of the order for the Colts, this is shortstop Daniel Breedlove. Made that nice defensive play to end the second inning. Lined out to the second baseman back in the first. Good crowd out there, Ryan. Did you take a look?
Yeah, really nice from both sides here. Good amount of students from Desales.
One down, a count of no balls, 1 strike to Breedlove. Swings through that pitch, strike 2. And once again, Hood way ahead of the Desales Colts batters.
I believe the count now even at 2.
Is it 2 balls and 2 strikes? And at number 11 in the top 25 is Paducah Tillman, followed by PRP, Bourbon County, Danville, McCracken County, Scott County, Lafayette, Collins. And at 19 is Mail. They will be here tomorrow night.
Get out of here.
Popped up.
Come on, get out of here.
And the catcher was never able to find where the ball was. Pitcher and third baseman, valiant effort, but the ball drops. And like I said, in at 19 is Mail, followed by Bullitt East, South Laurel, Desales at 22, North Oldham, South Oldham, and Christian Academy of Louisville in at 25. Sounds like they've turned the music off for the moment.
For a little bit.
Nice breaking pitch right there. Just nips the outside corner. That is the 4th Circle K strikeout for Alex Hood.
If you're Breedlove, you really have to protect the plate there. You have to know that he's going to come with something off speed. He has done it multiple times today.
2 strikeouts, 2 looking, 2 swinging, and a nice pitch right there for strike 1 on the outside corner at the knees. This is Dylan Siebert. And Dylan popped up to the right fielder in his first plate appearance. A big breaking pitch. It's a 3-hopper to the shortstop. Lane to Ford. Put out will go 6-3. A 1-2-3 inning for Alex Hood in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. After 2.5 innings of play, it remains the Tigers 1 and the Colts 0. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on BBSN.
Saucerita serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. Located in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane, right behind the McDonald's in the Woodlawn Center. Sauceritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. Stop by today and try one of their 3 signature saucy burritos: quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito. Sauceritas offers catering, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation, anniversary, or for any special event. Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That's Sauceritas Fresh Cantina. Babe Ruth Baseball, the fastest-growing youth sports program in North America. Babe Ruth League serves over 1 million players from ages 4 to 18. In Babe Ruth Baseball, Cal Ripken Baseball, and Babe Ruth Softball. There are many Babe Ruth programs in the Louisville metro area: Fern Creek, Okolona, Pikes Point, Germantown, Jeffersontown, Beachmont, and many others. Wherever you are in the Louisville metro area, there's a Babe Ruth program nearby. Be a part of the fastest-growing youth sports program in North America. Be a part of Babe Ruth Baseball.
Bottom half of the third inning, leading off for the Tigers is the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, number 10, Avery Lane. And Baker starts him off with a first pitch strike. Lane popped up to the center fielder in his first plate appearance. Pushes that ball into right field. A leadoff single for Lane to start off this bottom of the third. Oh, they throw behind the runner at first and almost get him.
Kind of Spalding-esque there.
Yep, very much so. And Mel does that a lot too. Mel throws behind runners constantly. Or they used to when Todd Driscoll was there. I don't know if Coach Garrity's going to keep that as a staple of their defense, but when Coach Driscoll was there, they certainly did.
Really keeps the runners on their toes.
It does. A leadoff single, and this is Aaron Grammer, the right fielder, popped out to the right fielder in the first inning. A left-handed swinging Aaron Grammer. Nice stroke from the left side. And they must have talked to Robbie between innings, because now it's the first throw over I've seen.
Yep.
He's going to have to change things up. And another throw over.
Not a really deceptive move, just kind of a token throw just to keep him close.
I haven't seen him shown a slide step yet. There we go. That pitch. Ooh, I didn't think it hit him. Yet it did get him. Umpire's going to give him first base. It's not often you see a batter stop.
Yeah, maybe
maybe he wasn't hit.
Around and look to see if it hit him. He's got to check with you. He didn't hit him.
All right, that's the first hit batsman. So with nobody out, there's two men on for the number 3 hitter, center fielder Sam Springer. Sam walked his last time up. No strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit batter for Robbie Baker. For Alex Hood, no walks, no hit batters, 4 strikeouts. Colts have not scored. Desales did not, the Tigers did not score in the first. They did play 1 run in the second. They have 2 on with nobody out here in the third. I think Coach Cataldo just wanted to talk to the home plate umpire on his stroll back about the hit batsman.
See what he thought, maybe get an explanation for it.
Yep.
See what the Tigers do here.
Tucker in on the grass. Here's the delivery. It's low, ball 1. Both runners advance. He is going to be safe at third. Looks like the throw beat him, but the tag was not in time.
Dylan Seaver behind the plate really lackadaisical there. Once he blocked it, really took his time getting to the ball. St. X took advantage of it. Can't give away base runners in a game like this.
Sun now out in full force. Runners on second and third, nobody out.
See if they want to pitch around him here, maybe load the bases, get a force at the plate.
Here's the 1-0. Nice pitch, nice location. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Ryan, but you don't want to.
Yeah, the 4-hole hitters
right,
coming up.
Bases loaded, nobody out for your 4-hole. Breaking ball just missed.
Sear has to do a better job of sticking that one.
Yep.
Not letting it travel as far. Have to make the umpire make the call.
All right, Baker is set. Here's the pitch. Inside for a strike. Count now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Third inning is brought to us by Saucerita's Fresh Cantina. Saucerita serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, taco salads, and Mexican pizzas. Swing and a miss, strike three. That's a huge out.
Infield will still have to play in on the grass, but now you feel a lot better about your chances here.
One down and two on for Josh Osborne. Josh popped up to the shortstop in his first plate appearance. Sauceritas has two locations, one in St. Matthews, one in Middletown, and they cater. So keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party. That catering hotline is 356-9468. Sauceritas Fresh Cantina. Nice breaking pitch to start him out with right there.
Movement down in the Colt bullpen will be Jalen Blair.
Jalen Blair, he is a junior. Colts at 8-2-1. The Tigers at 13-4. Colts haven't played since the 5th. Tigers played last night. Bested the Eastern Eagles 5-3. And that pitch also went at the knees. No balls and two strikes. Robbie's been here before, but left the ball over the heart of the plate. The 0-2, and he goes outside. One ball, two strikes.
Maybe a little bit of a setup pitch. Let's see what he comes back with, if he goes with a breaking ball and buries it in the dirt, or if he tries to jam him on the inside part of the plate.
Baker said, here's the delivery. Fouled off, right back at us.
Looked like he tried to jam him.
Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'm thinking he's going to come back with a breaking pitch here. And I think that's what he's tried to do before, a breaking pitch on the corner, but he's left it out over the heart of the plate.
Mm-hmm. That's where he's gotten hurt.
He tried to lean into it.
Count is now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom half of the third inning, 2 men on, 1 out. Ooh. Pitch is low. Count is now full. The leadoff single by Avery, and then Grammer was hit by pitch. That put runners on first and second. Then there was a double steal on a ball that squirted away from Sievert.
Even with a full count here, you don't have to put one over the heart of the plate. You still have an open base.
And that is the second strikeout for Robbie Baker. Very similar to what happened in the second inning for Alex Hood. Allowed a couple base runners and then came back and struck out the side.
Now the defense can move back, play deep on the infield dirt.
Now stepping in is the first baseman, Hayden Ford. Hayden singled, stole a base, and scored in the second inning. Just misses outside.
Desales can try to take some of the momentum here by getting out of this inning after allowing runners to be on second and third with no one out.
It's definitely going to be a small victory for Baker if he's able to get off the hook here in the bottom half of the third inning. Big breaking ball, stays up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Thanks for spending your Wednesday afternoon with us. This is Tim Bryan and Ryan Ritchie with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. We'll be back here tomorrow for the Tigers matchup with the Bulldogs from Male High School. 6 o'clock start time tomorrow. Through the 6-hole, that's going to score 1 run. They're waving the second guy around third. The throw's coming home. It's not going to be in time. That allows the runner to move up to second base. So it's a 2 RBI single for Hayden Ford. That plates Avery Lane and Aaron Grammer. And Ford is going to go into second on that throw home. This is the designated hitter, Trace Amshoff. Trace popped up to left field last inning.
Umpire not giving anything at the knees at this point.
But it's been the same for both sides. He has been consistent. Here's the 1-0. Count now 2-0. Two down here in the bottom of the third inning. 2 runs across for the Tigers. Nice defensive play. And just able to stay on the bag at first is Trenton Saylor. That ball was smoked to Tyler Tucker at third base. Gloves it, throws it across the field a little bit high, but Saylor able to pull it in for the third out. 2 runs.
They're going to appeal it here, see what they get.
Off 2 hits. No errors, and 1 man left on base if it stands. So he asked if the home plate umpire had a better angle at it. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what they're going to do, where they put the runners at. I wasn't necessarily watching the home plate umpire, but he was standing back here by the Tigers. Not sure if he can see all the way down the line there.
Right. Well, he must have been sure of it, because generally if they're not sure, they didn't see it, they're going to let the call on the field stand. So that's going to be a single for Amshoff, or would it be an error on the throw since it was
That's an error on the throw,
okay,
yeah.
so that's going to be E5. Amshoff's on first. Hayden Ford is now on third. Runners on the corners for the third baseman, Scott Spurlock. Scott with an RBI sac fly in the second inning.
Now Baker really has to bear down and get out of this inning after he thought he was already out of it once.
He's got to regroup. That pitch in the lower part of the strike zone. 1 ball, no strikes. This game will be archived later on tonight. You'll be able to come back later this evening and watch it again, or if you happen to be one of the folks playing in this game, you'll be able to actually watch it when you get home later tonight. That's the cool thing about these archive broadcasts. You can watch it when you're able to. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Runner goes. It's popped into center field. Reddington is back, makes the catch right in front of the warning track. That was a nice play by the junior center fielder, Zach Reddington. So we'll tally this thing up again. Two runs off of 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. After 3 complete innings of play, it is now the Tigers 3 and the Colts 0. This is the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are more than 3,300 Circle K stores across the U.S. and 35 here locally. Your neighborhood Circle K features an award-winning brand of premium Circle K coffee and Polar Pops. Circle K, fast, friendly service. Optimus International is an association of more than 2,900 Optimus clubs around the world dedicated to bringing out the best in kids. Every year, Optimus conducts 65,000 service projects and serve well over 6 million young people. To find out more about the work of Optimus clubs and how you can support their mission and vision, visit optimus.org. This message provided by the Hikes Point Optimus Club, serving their community for over 50 years. Kentucky High School Baseball on BBSN. The excitement is here.
Welcome back to Mueller Field, top of the 4th inning. Tigers ahead in this one, 3-1 over the visiting Desales Colts. This is the right fielder, Henry Wider. And like we said, Rhino, he's consistent. That pitch is right there.
Maybe just a bit low. Maybe he sees the zone.
That's a grounder foul. Count's going to be even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Henry's one of 3 seniors in the lineup. Breedlove, Wider, and Metcalf, all seniors for the Colts. Fourth inning action is brought to us by Circle K. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are over 3,300 Circle Ks across the U.S. Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. Circle K, fast, friendly service. Count of 3 balls and 1 strike to Wider. Through the 6-hole, a leadoff single for Henry. It's Trenton Saylor and Zach Reddington, both gentlemen with singles in their first plate appearance, and then Hood refocused and struck out Hollingsworth, Tucker, and Metcalf to close out that second inning. Big breaking ball in for a strike. So how many games in this homestand with Columbus?
Oh, there'll be 3 with Columbus, 3 with Toledo, and I believe 3 with Indianapolis. So it'll be a 9-game homestand in 9 days.
Really? Nips the corner for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes to the Colt first baseman.
Right fielder playing awfully shallow.
Right past the diving third baseman, Scott Spurlock. Back-to-back singles for the Colts here in the top of the 4th. It's been donuts all the way across for Desales. They have not scored thus far for St. X. They did not score in the first, plated 1 in the second, 2 in the third. That is your score, 3-0 in favor of the home team, Saint Xavier Tigers. Both teams now with 4 hits on the day.
Same part of the lineup here for the Colts doing some damage as they did back in the second. Was unable to score.
Yeah, after 2 base runners in the second, Hood refocused, struck out the side. That pitch there at the bottom of the strike zone, strike 1. Reddington singled, advanced no further in the second inning. almost the same spot. This one was a ball, one strike.
Umpire being very consistent. It's tough for a pitcher, though, not getting the bottom half of the zone. You have to throw it over the heart of the plate to get a strike call.
There you go. Look, go ahead and go through some of those commits that we saw that we recognized earlier.
Austin Clemens from Saint Xavier committed to the University of Louisville. He's a third baseman. Josh Osborne from Saint Xavier committed to Kentucky Wesleyan.
It's a high chopper. It's going to be foul. Go ahead, Ryan.
Tristan Purcell from St. Xavier committed to Pikeville, and Connor Underwood from St. Xavier also committed to Kentucky Wesleyan. So 4 St. Xavier Tigers committed to play college baseball. Austin Clemens committed to University of Louisville. He tore his ACL. He's done for the season. Tough break.
Yeah, you hate it when a kid goes down a senior year. Speaking of somebody getting hurt and coming back, what'd you think about Javier Guerra's effort?
No-hitter,
Yep.
First collegiate start.
Yeah,
Very impressive. The kid works hard.
he does. He's a great kid. 11 strikeouts in that game. I say this a lot, but it couldn't happen to a better kid.
Yeah, yep. Worked through last year after having Tommy John surgery.
First start, he had some innings before then, but his first start comes back and throws a no-no. One batter away from throwing a perfect game. Tied him up. That pitch was inside. Strikes out Zach Reddington. That's going to bring up Joey Hollingsworth. That's the 5th strikeout for Alex Hood.
4 of those coming with runners on first and second.
Popped in the air. No, it's not. That was a hard ground ball to the shortstop. The putout's going to go 6-3. Both runners will advance for the third baseman, Tyler Tucker.
So we'll use some big two-out RBIs here.
After back-to-back singles, a strikeout and a ground out. 2 on, 2 down. Top of the 4th, 3-0 ball game. Tries to hold up, cannot. Strike 1. After the Tigers bat in the 4th inning, we'll have our 5th inning trivia question. If you know the answer to that question, send it to fanmail@bbsnonline.com, and you'll win a gift certificate from Sauceritas.
Hood's doing a really nice job of changing speeds, changing locations, really keeping the Colts hitters off balance. That's why he's been so successful.
Just past the 1 hour mark of our ball game. First pitch, 5:02. Ground ball to the shortstop. He's going to have to get rid of it in a hurry, and he does. Nice play by Avery Lane. 2 putouts for him this inning. After back-to-back singles, a strikeout and 2 groundouts, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on. After 3.5, the score remains the Tigers 3 and the Colts 0. This is the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are more than 3,300 Circle K stores across the U.S. and 35 here locally. Your neighborhood Circle K features an award-winning brand of premium Circle K coffee and Polar Pops. Circle K, fast, friendly service. Babe Ruth Baseball, the fastest-growing youth sports program in North America. Babe Ruth League serves over 1 million players from ages 4 to 18. In Babe Ruth Baseball, Cal Ripken Baseball, and Babe Ruth Softball. There are many Babe Ruth programs in the Louisville metro area: Fern Creek, Okolona, Pikes Point, Germantown, Jeffersontown, Beachmont, and many others. Wherever you are in the Louisville metro area, there's a Babe Ruth program nearby. Be a part of the fastest growing youth sports program in North America. Be a part of Babe Ruth Baseball.
Eight, 9-1 for the Tigers in the bottom half of the fourth inning. This is Trent Revelette. Singled and stole second, was left stranded there in the second inning. Tim Bryan and Ryan Ritchie with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Thanks for watching today. Takes a little something off that pitch. Way out in front is Revelette. Strike one. Count now even at 1. This is Robbie Baker, fourth inning of work for the Colts. Bounces that breaking pitch. Both teams with 4 hits. The Tigers have done a little bit more with their 4 hits than the Colts have. And a little bit of help along the way with an error and a hit batsman and 1 walk. The walk really didn't come into play in the first inning. High and inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Fouled right back at us. Count is now full. Some upcoming broadcasts on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Be back here tomorrow night for Male and St. X. That's at 6 p.m. And then we'll be at Trinity on the 14th for their matchup with Collins. That's 6 o'clock start time. 5 o'clock start time at Bullitt East on the 17th with Fern Creek. Pushed right back up the middle. A leadoff single for Trent Revelette. 2 for 2 on the day. We'll be back here at Saint Xavier on the 24th for their game with Jeffersonville High School. That's also a 6 o'clock start time. We'll be at Desales on the 28th for their game with Mel. And we'll be back at Bullitt East on the 30th for their game with Desales. Those last 2 broadcasts will be 5 p.m. start times. Coach Cataldo out to talk to his starter. We're going to step back for 30 seconds. This is the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Framing Express, framing your awards, certificates, jerseys, and sports memorabilia. 5 locations in the Louisville area. 9810 Shelbyville Road, 1 block east of Hurstbourne Lane. 3910 Bardstown Road in Mutual. 291 North Hubbards Lane in the Woodlawn Shopping Center. 1741 Bardstown Road in the Highlands. And 2230 Holiday Manor in the Holiday Manor Shopping Center. For all your framing needs, framing what matters since 1973. Framing Express.
Leadoff single by Trent Revelette. This is second baseman Grant Wessling. Grant lined out to the shortstop in the second inning. Fourth inning action is brought to us by Circle K. Circle K, fast, friendly service. Another throw over. Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. They also offer an award-winning brand of premium Circle K coffee and Polar Pops. Circle K, fast, friendly service. Runner goes. Here's the pitch. Catcher's not going to... Well, it's a closer play than I thought. It was a slow transfer, but he did get him out at second.
Throw right on the money there. Nice job by Brothers to be on the right side of the bag. Let the ball come to him and drag the tag with the ball.
That erases a 1-out single. Grant Wessling still your batter. Some Desales spectators willing Robbie Baker on right here.
Will most likely be his last inning here.
They got anybody up?
Jalen Blair.
Oh, Jalen Blair, yep.
Warming up in the bullpen for the second consecutive inning.
That pitch just a little bit off the plate. Count now even 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Leadoff single erased on a caught stilling.
There you go.
And that pitch right in at the knees. Looked like he changed speeds, Ryan.
Yeah, it wasn't really a breaking ball, but it looked like it was more of a changeup right over the heart of the plate.
That's the 3rd strikeout. For Baker, and the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 4th. Top of the order in Avery Lane. Avery 1 for 2.
Pitch gets him on the jersey.
Second hit batsman for Robbie Baker. The right fielder, Aaron Grammer, is now the batter. He was hit in his last plate appearance. Also a fly out to right field, 0 for 1. Ball is in the dirt. The runner goes again, and he is safe. They laid the tag down, but I think he slid around the tag there, put down by Breedlove at short.
That's twice now St. X is taking advantage of a ball in the dirt, really doing a good job of reading that ball. Before it even gets to the plate, they know that's going to be in the dirt. They can take off for second.
Baker set, checks the runner once, checks the runner twice. Here's the throw home. It's going to be outside and low. Bounces that pitch. The runner goes, and Sievert can't get the handle on it.
Once again, reading the ball in the dirt. Runner was taking off before it even hit the ground.
That reaches the outside part of the plate. Count 3 balls and 1 strike. Man on third, 2 down. Bottom of the 4th inning. He may not make it through this inning.
Maybe not. Let's see what Cataldo wants to do. Looks like Blair's done throwing. And that'll be it.
Well, while we sort things out here, looks like there is going to be a pitching change. We're going to step back. We'll be back with you in 60 seconds. This is the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
New pitcher for the Colts is junior Jalen Blair. Jalen Blair replacing the starter Robbie Baker. Can't quite close the book on Baker. Both of those runners out there, his responsibility. Scattered 5 hits through 3 2/3 innings. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 2 hit batters. And several times in the first couple innings, Ryan got ahead, but then got hurt on a pitch left out over the heart of the plate.
Yeah, you get ahead 1 and 2. You don't want to leave something right over the middle of the plate for them to drive. He did that. They took advantage of it. That's how they have 3 runs on the board.
And also being aggressive on the bases.
Yep.
Timing his move to the plate. That's they've kind of dealt with that a little bit with some of the throwovers, but early in the game didn't have an answer for it. Men on first and third, 2 down. This is Sam Springer. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Sam 0 for 1. Walked and struck out. I've got stats, but what I printed off was so small, I really can't tell what Jalen's done so far. Maybe I can figure it out. Or here, Rhino, you can figure it out. Runner stays at first. The ball's popped up. It looks like it may reach foul ground. Nice diving attempt by the freshman second baseman, Alec Brothers, not able to make the play.
For Jalen Blair on the season, he's given up 11 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, hit 3 batters, and has an ERA of 1.4. All of that coming in 15 innings.
Swing and a miss there to get out of the inning. That's the first strikeout for Blair, the 4th for the Desales pitching staff. It's going to be no runs off of 1 hit. No errors, 2 men left on base. After 4 complete innings of play, it's the Tigers 3 and the Colts 0. This is Louisville Area High School baseball on BBSN.
Kentuckians believe that if you truly want to take care of something home, you just don't turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why so many Kentuckians insure their cars, trucks, homes, and belongings with Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau agents are committed to providing honest, trustworthy insurance services to Kentuckians just like you. In J-Town, contact Karen Little, 266-6610, and Lyndon J.O. Osborne, 327-5480. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
All right, it's time for our 5th inning audio trivia question. If you know the answer, send it to fanmail at bbsnonline.com.
Pena is an all-star, okay? And if you dump him and this Hatterberg thing doesn't work out the way that we want it to, you know this is the kind of decision that gets you fired. It is.
Yes, you're right. I may lose my job. In which case, I'm a 44-year-old guy with a high school diploma and a daughter I'd like to be able to send to college. You're 25 years old with a degree from Yale and a pretty impressive apprenticeship. I don't think we're asking the right question. I think the question we should be asking is, do you believe in this thing or not?
I do.
If you know the answer, send it to fanmail at bbsnonline.com, and we'll send out that gift certificate to you from Saucerita's Fresh Cantina. Leading off for the Colts in the top of the 5th is the left fielder Trayvon Metcalf. Trayvon struck out in his first plate appearance. Showed bunt, offered, pulled it back, ball 1. They appealed to the base umpire. He says he did not. And that's going to be to the backhand side of the shortstop. Not in time. Nice defensive play by Avery Lane, but not able to get the speedy Metcalf. Once again, this is the third inning. 3 out of 5 innings that it's been a leadoff single for the Colts, but they've not been able to push a run home. Second baseman Alex Brothers is the batter. Freshman Alec Brothers. Wow, he was way off the bag. A good throw would have had him. Looks like they may have had a bunt and run or a safety bunt or something going on there.
In this situation here, you want to push the ball to the first base side. Third baseman's going to be crashing. It's the pitcher's responsibility to get to this ball. Your best chance is to push it that way to try to advance the runner.
Here's the 0-1. Runner goes. Ball is put in play. And that was a nice bunt. Ball was bunted high right in front of the plate. The catcher makes a nice play. Strong throw to first, but not able to get the Speedy Brothers. So runners now on first and second in the top of the order for Daniel Breedlove.
See what they do here. Third baseman maybe staying. You want to put the ball towards him, make him come get the ball. That way they can't don't make it easy on him to get the out at third.
They are showing bunt.
Not sure if you got the sign to bunt for a base hit or not, but here you really want to square early, show them that you're going to put the ball where you want it. Placement is everything in this situation.
That's what I was just getting ready to say. It must be the way that they teach the bunt, because they're not really, getting squared around, committing to the bunt before the pitch comes.
Like now would be the
right.
bunt. Right
There you go. That's a little bit better. Stabs at it. Down the count, no balls, 2 strikes.
You don't really want to turn your whole body towards the pitcher either. You want to stay with a pivot. That way you're still athletic, where you can move around in the batter's box. But it looked like there where he was stiff, couldn't really bend, get to that low pitch. Didn't really bend his knees. See if they keep the bunt on here. They need to score a run. They've had multiple chances to do so, have yet to be successful.
Conventional baseball wisdom says you do not bunt with 2 strikes, but we see that just about every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's swinging away. Goes off the plate, ball 1.
Now we're looking for a breaking ball on the inside part. Something on the inside part of the plate and low is where they're going to go. They've done it multiple times here today. That same setup pitch on the outside part of the plate, come back inside, low and at the knees. That's where the catcher sets up. Throw it into center field.
I think that was a pre-set up play. Evidently not. Wow.
Ball goes into the Saint Xavier dugout. That'll score a run and move the runner to third base. Now if you're Breedlove, you just have to put the ball in play. You get a run.
Now that's going to be an error on the pitcher, sending Metcalf to third, and then it's going to be an error on the center fielder, sending Metcalf home. Brothers ends up at third with all those throws.
The pitcher already made an error. You have to be, as a center fielder, you have to know not to make a second one, not just to throw the ball into the cutoff man. They advanced 1 base already. No point in trying to be the hero.
Sometimes you got to ask yourself, not can I make the throw, should I make the throw? And that was a time when he should have just held on to it and kept that runner from advancing to third base.
Middle infield's going to concede a run here with a ground ball. Breedlove's job to put the ball in play.
Leaves the breaking ball upstairs. Count is now full.
Really strange
turn of events
here.
Breedlove 0 for 2. Here's the payoff pitch. Swings through it. And Hood just reared back and threw that one right by him. That's the 6th strikeout for Alex Hood.
I believe that's 3 for Breedlove today, correct?
No, the first time he lined out.
Okay.
The last 2 he struck out. One down for Dylan Sievert. Sievert 0 for 2, ground out and a pop out. Hits that ball hard foul down the third baseline.
Again, same situation you were in with the last batter. Just put the ball in play somewhere up the middle, and they're conceding a run for an out.
Fifth inning action is brought to us by Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Good cut. Good cut.
As your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, J.O. and Karen will make sure you get the insurance protection you need at a rate you can afford, and because their offices are close by, you know they'll be there when you need them. After all, that's what big on commitment is all about. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Looks like they're going to go outside once again.
That's going to even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out and 1 on.
I believe it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Should be.
Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Away.
Tardy on that fastball, just gets a piece of it to stay alive.
You are zeroed in, buddy.
Big spot for Sievert, big spot for the Colts.
See if they want to come back inside at the knees. They've done it multiple times.
Colts have stranded 2. Tigers have stranded 6. And that was just foul down the first baseline.
You're doing it too. Come on, Kip.
Doing a great job of protecting the plate here. Great job by Hood of putting the ball where he needs to. Making some great pitches.
Bounces that pitch. Final line on the Colts starter, Robbie Baker, 3 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 2 hit batters. Starting pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Hood, still out there competing. Popped up. That one's going to stay fair. Alex Grammer in right field has it. The runner's going to tag. Here comes the throw home. It's going to be late. A sac fly for Sievert. Plates brothers, and the Colts have plated 2 here in the top of the 5th. Score now. The Tigers 3, the Colts 2. And it looks like they're going to the pen.
Going to be a lefty.
It's a left-hander coming out for the Tigers.
Number. Can't see a number just yet.
All right, so for Alex Hood, it's going to be 4 2/3 innings for Alex. It's going to give up 2 runs, only one of which is going to be earned. It's going to have 6 strikeouts, no walks, and no hit batsman.
Looks like number 4.
Number 4.
Adam Elliott.
Adam Elliott. Adam Elliott, the new pitcher for the Tigers. Well, Blair came in, only faced 1 batter. Struck that fella out. That was Sam Springer. Tigers looking to Elliott to do the same for their side. This gives me an opportunity to check the email real quick. Nope, no takers yet. All right, where we're going to step back for 30 seconds. We'll be right back with you. This is BBSN.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
Adam Elliott, the new pitcher for the Tigers. He's going to be facing senior right fielder Henry Wider. Henry 1 for 2, a ground out and a single. Comes straight over the top. Looks like he has pretty good velocity, Ryan.
Yeah, just a little bit high there. Really puts all his body into it. Like I said earlier, he's one of those guys that is a full effort guy.
A little bit more difficult to pick up the ball, I would think, as a batter.
He really hides it well.
Yeah. It's a two-hopper to the shortstop. Gets it on the short hop. Throws a bullet to the first baseman, Ford. The umpire calls him safe. It's going to be an infield single for Wider. Wider now 2 for 3. A lot of signs coming from the coach to Henry Wider.
See if he wants to put Henry in motion here, try to get something going. Maybe a ball in the gap scores him.
Trenton Saylor, the batter, 2 for 2, 2 singles, has not got past second base. Nice play there by Osborne. Blocks it up nicely. That pitch from the lefty, tailed inside. Skipped in front of the plate, but covered up.
That's a pitch there that St. X has been taking advantage of, taking the extra base on the Colts.
You're exactly right. Anything that's been in the dirt, the Tigers have taken the next bag. Short lead at first. Here's the pitch. Pushed into center field. It's got some air underneath of it. That is a line drive out off of the bat of Trenton Saylor. And that will close out the top of the 5th inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, 1 man left on base after 4.5 complete innings of play. It's now the Tigers 3 and the Colts 2. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Kentuckians believe that if you truly want to take care of something, say your car or your home, you just don't turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why so many Kentuckians insure their cars, trucks, homes, and belongings with Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau agents are committed to providing honest, trustworthy insurance services to Kentuckians just like you. In J-Town, contact Karen Little, 266-6610, and Lyndon J.O. Osborne, 327-5480. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. Baseball, the fastest-growing youth sports program in North America. Babe Ruth League serves over 1 million players from ages 4 to 18. In Babe Ruth Baseball, Cal Ripken Baseball, and Babe Ruth Softball. There are many Babe Ruth programs in the Louisville metro area: Fern Creek, Okolona, Pikes Point, Germantown, Jeffersontown, Beachmont, and many others. Wherever you are in the Louisville metro area, there's a Babe Ruth program nearby. Be a part of the fastest-growing youth sports program in North America. Be a part of Babe Ruth Baseball.
Bottom half of the 5th inning here from Mueller Field on the campus of Saint Xavier High School. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Tigers, leading off the catcher, Josh Osborne. Josh 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-out. First offering from Blair, way outside, ball 1. 5th inning action is brought to us by Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitments. Our sponsoring agents are Karen Little in J-Town and J.O. Osborne in the Linden area. That pitch in for a strike. You can contact Karen at 266-6610 and J.O. at 327-5480. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. Count is even at 1. And that pitch low and outside. You can catch these same Tigers playing tomorrow night on BBSN. They will be matched up with the male high school Bulldogs. 6 o'clock start time. We'll be bringing you that one as well. A comebacker to Blair. Tosses over to Saylor. One up and one down for the first baseman, Hayden Ford. Hayden 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And at the close of our game, we will have the BBSN player of the game. If you want to send in your thoughts on that, we will consider that along with ours. Send that to fanmail@bbsnonline.com. Nice breaking pitch.
That's something that'll make you really successful as a pitcher, is being able to throw 2 strikes or 2 pitches for a strike and being on top 0-1.
Nice. That one was right at the number, strike 2. A high fastball, a high off-speed pitch, breaking ball, a high fastball down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Comes back with a fastball right off the end of the bat. Ford able just to get a piece of it. The 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Tigers, all seniors. Just flicks that one to the shortstop. Breedlove has it, gets rid of it quickly, but not in time. Gets past the first baseman, Saylor, and Ford is going to move up to second.
That's a ball there that you really can't sit back and wait on. You have to come get it. If you're Daniel Breedlove there, you have to come get that ball, maybe make a throw on the run to be able to get the runner.
Error.
E6.
So a throwing error by the shortstop, Breedlove, allows Ford to reach base and then advance to second. Trace Armstrong, the designated hitter, is the batter. Trace 0 for 2. Popped out, reached on a fielding error. Swing and a miss. Count now even at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice play by the shortstop, Breedlove, to keep the ball on the infield. Full extension dive. Deep in the hole there toward third base. A nice defensive play. Single for Amshoff.
That keeps the double play in order. And no runner at third base is even better for the Colts.
Scott Spurlock, now the batter. He is 0 for 1 with an RBI sac fly and a pop out. Big cut right there, strike 1. Ground ball to the third baseman. Picks it up. He tags Ford coming into third. fielder's choice for Spurlock.
Really nice heads-up play there to get the lead runner. And again, there's a force at any base here with 2 down.
Exactly right, 2 down. Men on first and second with 2 down. This is Trent Revelette. Trent has singled twice but was caught stealing in the 4th inning. And that ball right on the outside black of the plate, strike 1.
Breaking ball, a nice late break there right over the heart of the plate. Revelette couldn't pull the trigger.
Big stretch here for the Tigers. Eastern last night, Desales, then they play Mel on the 10th, and Trinity on the 13th, Ballard on the 15th, and it doesn't get any easier for them on the 19th, PRP back here. So a good stretch, a good test for this Tiger team coming up over the next couple weeks. Hit well into left field. It's tailing away from the left fielder. Umpire says he made the catch. Nice play by Trayvon Metcalf. Full extension diving layout to end the bottom half of the 5th inning and definitely save a couple of runs. Half inning totals is going to be no runs off of 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 Tiger runners that Saint Xavier has stranded. After 5 complete innings of play, the score remains the Tigers 3 and the Colts 2. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on BBSN.
A LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries.
Optimus International is an association of more than 2,900 Optimus clubs around the world dedicated to bringing out the best in kids. Every year, Optimus conducts 65,000 service projects and serve well over 6 million young people. To find out more about the work of Optimus clubs and how you can support their mission and vision, visit optimus.org. This message provided by the Heights Point Optimus Club, serving their community for over 50 years.
You're listening to BBSN, the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Check us out online at www.bbsnonline.com.
All right, Zach Reddington to lead it off for the Colts in the top of the 6th inning. Takes the first offering from the lefty. Ball 1. Adam Elliott in relief of starting pitcher Alex Hood. Popped up into right center field. The right fielder has it, backpedaling, makes the catch. That's Aaron Grammer. 1 up and 1 down for the Colts. Nice pitch. Fastball upstairs, swing and a miss, strike 1. The line for Alex Hood, the Tiger starter, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned, no walks, 6 strikeouts, and no hit batters. A nice outing for Alex Hood. Top of the sixth, that pitch upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Elliott works pretty fast. He gets his sign, rears back and throws it.
Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Catcher goes out to talk to him, see if they want to come back inside. He's left everything out over the plate and outside.
Now the MO for Hood early in the game was throw that the off pitch way off the plate and then punch him back inside.
Get the batter leaning out over the plate, then come back inside, jam him up.
Here's the 2-2. Inside it is. It's pushed into left field. It's down. He's around first. He's going to hold up. A 1-out single for Hollingsworth will bring up the third baseman, Tyler Tucker. Tyler 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out.
We're going to get a courtesy runner, Thomas Corbett, for Joey Hollingsworth.
Thomas Corbett.
He's a senior.
Runner in the 6th. All righty. All right, the umpire is noting that. Sixth inning is brought to us by LaborWorks. LaborWorks and customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they offer they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville, you can contact them at 636-3444 or online at laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries. Count of no balls and 1 strike to Tucker. And they rips that ball into left field. Back-to-back singles after the pop out by Reddington. Colts have runners on first and second with 1 out. And this will bring up Trayvon Metcalf, who ended the 5th inning with a very nice defensive play out there in left field.
Have a meeting at the mound. Take a quick break. We'll be right back with you. This is BBSN.
Babe Ruth Baseball, the fastest growing youth sports program in North America. Babe Ruth League serves over 1 million players from ages 4 to 18. In Babe Ruth Baseball, Cal Ripken Baseball, and Babe Ruth Softball. There are many Babe Ruth programs in the Louisville metro area: Fern Creek, Okolona, Pikes Point, Germantown, Jeffersontown, Beachmont, and many others. Wherever you are in the Louisville metro area, there's a Babe Ruth program nearby. Be a part of the fastest growing youth sports program in North America. Be a part of Babe Ruth Baseball.
It's Trayvon Metcalf for the Colts. Pinch runner Thomas Corbett is at second. Tyler Tucker is at first. Metcalf 1 for 2, singled and struck out. Evidently, they're going to change up the signs with a runner on second.
Looks like he has an armband with the numbers on it to tell him what to call.
Mm-hmm.
A lot like Spalding, they use that number system as well.
It's a lot harder to steal signs that way. I guess the only way that you can do it at that point is if your catcher's not covering it up. Mm-hmm. Or you have a runner on second and he's staring right in at it. And it can be just a simple relay of a sign from the arm hanging down from the guy that's on second base getting ready to steal, or having your arm up, or, just it can be just about anything. Elliott is set. Here's the pitch. No, he's going to turn and throw to second. Did that once before, and it turned up not too good for him. threw the ball in center field, and then the center fielder threw it in the dugout, allowing one of the Colt runners to score. Comes inside on him, swing and a miss, strike. Count is now
no balls and 2 strikes.
No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Way upstairs. Up, and away. Count now. 3 balls and no strikes. One ball, 2 strikes?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now everybody's confused. There we go. Just gets a piece of it. Keeps coming in on the hands of Metcalf. Previous pitch tied him up. Was able just to get a piece of that one.
That's been the MO all game long of St. X. They must have a scouting report that that's what they do. They do it consistently when they're ahead in the count. They're going to do it until you figure it out or you beat them.
We're going to reset and do it again. Here's the 1-2. Turns the second, runner retreats. That pitch also up and away. Count is now evened up. It has turned out to be an absolute beautiful night at the ballpark. Sun has been out pretty much the whole game. The 2-2. Count's going to go full.
I'm going to say I doubt that they start the runners here with 1 down. Don't want to run yourself out of an inning.
I think I think they'll be conservative because the pitcher is
a little bit wild right
he's
now.
Struggling just a little bit. And that pitch is also high. That's going to walk the bases loaded. That's the first free pass given up by the Tigers pitching staff.
Looks like they're going to make a pitching change here. It'll be another lefty if they're bringing the guy out of the pen.
Big spot for the Colts. Bases loaded, 1 down. And there is going to be a pitching change, so we're going to step back. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on BBSN.
Kentuckians believe that if you truly want to take care of something, say your car or your home, you just don't turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why so cars, trucks, homes, and belongings with Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau agents are committed to providing honest, trustworthy insurance services to Kentuckians just like you. In J-Town, contact Karen Little, 266-6610, and Lyndon J.O. Osborne, 327-5480. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
This is Tim Bryan and Ryan Ritchie with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. This game is coming to you live from Mueller Field on the campus of Saint Xavier High School. This game was originally a home game for the Colts, but they could not get their field prepared. Saint Xavier's field is always in pristine condition, whether being a turf field like it is, and the game was moved here. Teams are flip-flopped on the scoreboard. It is showing as a home game for the Tigers. That's the way we've approached it. And there has been the second pitching change. The third pitcher for the Tigers is senior Miles Lee. Alex Hood started it off, went 4 2/3. Adam Elliott came in the fifth inning, saw 2 batters, and then pitched to 4 batters this inning. This is Miles Lee facing the second baseman, Alec Brothers, for the Colts. And that pitch comes in and low.
We saw earlier in the game Alec Brothers has speed, so it's going to be hard to turn 2 on him. Middle of the infield's going to play double play depth, trying to get the double play.
And there's a pretty good size hole over there at first, even though the first baseman's not holding the runner on. This situation, you want to push something to the right side of the field, Ryan?
I would try to push it through that hole, and I wouldn't test the throw, though. Even if it goes to the outfield, I'd hold the runners, keep the bases loaded. Don't want to run yourself out of an inning if you are the Colts.
The 2-0. That pitch just a little bit high. 3 straight balls from Miles since he's entered the game.
One thing that they stress is a bullpen arm. When you come into the game, you have to throw strikes. You can't allow to get behind in counts. You have to stay ahead.
Alec taking 2 here, you think?
Yeah, I would say so.
Right down Main Street, strike 1.
Coach Cataldo giving him the sign to make sure it's in a box. Don't want to reach outside of your zone. Make sure it's right down the middle. If not, make the umpire make the call. See what he does.
Comes inside and high. RBI walk for Brothers. It's the second free pass issued by the Tigers pitchers. That will plate Corbett, who came in to run for Hollingsworth and move everybody up 90 feet. Top of the order for Daniel Breedlove for the Colts. Daniel, a pair of strikeouts and a line out.
In this situation, you have to put the ball in play. That's your one job as a hitter.
Foul tip, strike 1.
Good cut, 2-3, good cut.
Breedlove, a senior, batting .267 on the season.
Not really any big holes, maybe one in between short and third.
Off the plate, count even at 1.
Miles Lee having some trouble finding the zone here coming out of the bullpen. That's one of the toughest things as a bullpen arm is to find the strike zone that the umpire's been calling all game.
Well, he's been missing wide. It's not like he's been nibbling. There we go. Settles down, makes a nice pitch right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The last thing you want is a strikeout.
Yeah, you want to put the pressure on the defense, make them make a play.
It's going to be, even in this situation, it's going to be hard to turn 2 unless a ball is absolutely smoked at an infielder.
Breedlove pops it foul. Just about 2 hours into our game, which is actually pretty long for the high school games we do. They rarely go over minute 40, minute 45, but we have had a few pitching changes here.
Really, pace has really slowed down after the third inning.
Yeah, the first 3 innings clipped by.
A lot of base runners, a lot of walks, pitching changes.
Trips to the mound, yep.
Really slowed the game down. The pace has really slowed down as well with the pitchers on the mound.
Yep.
That really slowed down.
2-2. That's hit well into the left center field gap. 1 run's going to score. They're waving the second runner home. That's going to plate Tucker and Metcalf. It's a 2 RBI single for Breedlove. And the Colts have runners at first and second now with 1 out for Dylan Seifert.
Really nice piece of hitting there. Miles Lee left that pitch out over the heart of the plate. Breedlove took advantage of it. Seen it time and time again today. Pitchers leaving pitches right over the heart of the plate with 2 strikes.
Pitchers getting ahead but not putting the hitter away. Just misses that pitch.
Good cut, dude. Come on, dude.
Crowd looks like it's grown since the game started.
Mm-hmm. As the game went on, some football players have come over off the practice field.
Ooh, pops that bunt up. Catcher's not going to get to it. No balls and 2 strikes.
Let's see if St. X goes back to their philosophy of throwing it outside here, then coming back in at the knees. Something hard at the knees on the
Sievert's got a battle.
Pitch.
Yeah, wants to put the ball in play here.
Looks like that's what they're going to try to do. No.
Ooh, wow. A big breaking pitch right there. Freezes Sievert.
An excellent pitch there by Miles Lee. Really a lot of confidence in his stuff. Left it over the heart of the plate, really, but started out outside of the zone.
That's the 7th strikeout for the Tiger pitching staff. 2 on, 2 down. Top of the 6th.
Runners will be moving on contact here.
Wow. Check swing, they call it a ball.
Umpire really not in a great position to give a call on the check swing there, right behind the pitcher's mound. That's why it's tough with a 2-man crew with check swings with runner on base.
Pitch up and away, ball 2. This is the 8th batter of the inning for the Colts, Henry Wider. Henry 2 singles and a ground out. Has gotten as far as third base, but has not scored. Comes inside and tight, ball 3.
Another lefty warming up in the bullpen, number 16, Brian O'Neill. Who is it? Number 16 is to be Robbie Scarvin.
Robbie Scarvin, okay. So the second walk issued by Lee. The third walk on the day for the Saint Xavier pitching staff. Bases loaded again with 2 out. This is Trenton Saylor. Trenton with a couple singles. That pitch upstairs for a ball. 2 singles and a line out to the center fielder. Has struck the ball well 3 times today.
This part of the order has really started every rally that the Colts have had.
It looks like every player except Sievert has had a hit today for the Colts. Sievert did have a sacrifice fly and an RBI, but no base hit. Everyone else on the team has had a base hit. Count is even at 1. This is Lee. Comes way inside. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Top of the 6th. right back at the pitcher. Nice play. Comes home to finish out the inning. Inning totals 2 runs off of 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. After 5.5 innings of play, it's now the Colts 5 and the Tigers 3. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on BBSN.
LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries. Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are more than 3,300 Circle K stores across the U.S. and 35 here locally. Your neighborhood Circle K features an award-winning brand.
9-1-2 for the Tigers in the bottom of the 6th. This is Grant Wessling. 0 for 2, a line out and a strikeout. Jalen Blair on the mound for the Colts came in relief of Robbie Baker, who started the game. Went 3 2/3, allowed 2 runs while walking 2 and striking out 3. Fastball off the plate, ball 1. Comes back with a fastball that just nips the outer edge of the plate. Count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is fouled. 9-1-2. They are combined on the day 1 for 4. They've 1 and 2 have been hit. Each have been hit, and Grammer has been hit and walked. So combined 1 for 4. Big looping breaking pitch pushed into right field. Henry Wider is there. To the top of the Tiger order, and Avery Lane. Avery 1 for 2. He's flown out to center field, singled and scored, and was hit by a pitch. Got as far as third, but did not come home. Ground ball right up the middle. A 1-out single for Lane, and that will bring Aaron Grammer, the right fielder, to the plate. Grammer with a fly out, a walk, and a hit by pitch. It's a hard hit ground ball to the first base. Steps on first, throws to second. That's a nice play there. 3 unassisted on Grammer, and then 3 to 6 to get Lane going into second. So a nice piece of defense there by Trenton Saylor to turn that double play. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're heading into the 7th inning. The score remains the Colts 5 and the Tigers 3. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on BBSN.
Sausalito
serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. Located in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane, right behind the McDonald's in the Woodlawn Center. Salsaritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. Stop by today and try one of their 3 signature saucy burritos: quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito. Salsaritas offers catering, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation, anniversary, or for any special event. Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That's Salsaritas Fresh Cantina.
Kentuckians believe that if you take care of something, say your car or your home, you just don't turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why so many Kentuckians insure their cars, trucks, homes, and belongings with Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau agents are committed to providing honest, trustworthy insurance services to Kentuckians just like you. In J-Town, contact Karen Little, 266-6610, and Lyndon J.O. Osborne, 327-5480. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Top of the 7th inning for the Colts, it'll be Zach Reddington leading things off. A single, a strikeout, and a flyout. Big 6th inning for the Colts, plated 3 runs. The Tigers scored in the second inning. They scored 1. Third inning, they scored 2. They have not scored since then. The Colts have plated 2 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th. That's the score, 5-3. Reddington quickly ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. That ball is pushed foul. A lot of foul ground, as we said earlier. Long run by Grammer, can't make the grab.
Robbie Scarvin is done throwing in the St. X bullpen.
Robbie a right-hander?
Left-hander.
Another left-hander?
Mm-hmm.
Check swing. The ball was high and tight. Just kind of trying to protect himself. Fouls it off. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. For the Colts, it's 5 runs off 10 hits, 1 error. For the Tigers, 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Popped up. Looks like it's going to make it out of play. Osborne back to the backstop. As you can hear, the ball did make it out of play. Well, Rhino, what time you got to get to the field tomorrow? You got class, don't you?
I have class till 2:10.
Pushed into right field. Grammer's retreating. Makes an over-the-shoulder catch.
Very impressive catch there. Was playing shallow in right field. Went just sprinted to the ball. Didn't really track the ball. Sprinted to where he thought it would land. Got there and made the grab.
Nice play. That's twice in a row that Reddington has flown out to right field. Designated hitter Joey Hollingsworth, 1 for 3, singled, had a ground out and a strikeout. Hit well into left field, got a little bit of air underneath of it. Back-to-back flyouts by Reddington and Hollingsworth. So 2 up and 2 down for the Colts. Third baseman Tyler Tucker is now in the box. Tyler 1 for 3. And I did double check between innings. The only Colt that has not had a base hit has been Dylan Sievert. Not to dwell on that, but I just wanted to make sure that I was correct when I said that earlier.
Ooh. Nice looking breaking ball there from Miles Lee.
And 2 down, top of the 7th. Comes back with that big looping breaking ball. Doesn't quite catch the plate. The 2 down, the 1-2 from Lee. Swing and a miss. That's Lee's second strikeout. And that's going to close out the top of the 7th. And no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's the it's the Colts 5 and the Tigers 3. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on BBSN.
Framing Express, framing your awards, certificates, jerseys, and sports memorabilia. 5 locations in the Louisville area. 9810 Shelbyville Road, 1 block east of Hurstbourne Lane. 3910 Bardstown Road in Mutual, 291 North Hubbards Lane in the Woodlawn Shopping Center, 1741 Bardstown Road in the Highlands, and 2230 Holiday Manor in the Holiday Manor Shopping Center. For all your framing needs, framing what matters since 1973. Framing Express. Saucerita serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. Located in St. Matthews on North Hubbards Lane, right behind the McDonald's in the Woodlawn Center. Sauceritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. Stop by today and try one of their 3 signature saucy burritos: quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito. Sauceritas offers catering, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation, anniversary, or for any special event. Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That's Sauceritas Fresh Cantina.
Bottom half of the 7th inning for the Tigers. It's going to be a pinch hitter for Sam Springer. Number 17, junior Josh Finnerty. And it looks like they've got another pinch hitter in the on-deck circle, but we won't announce him until we know it for sure. Third pitcher of the day for the Colts, or second pitcher of the day for the Colts, Robbie Baker, started the game off. This is Jalen Blair. And Finnerty comes in and draws the HBP, the third hit batter for the Colts today. For the Colts pitching staff today. And this is a pinch hitter, number 18.
Andrew McCormick.
Andrew McCormick.
Blair really taking his time out there on the mound, really slowing down the pace.
Back-to-back pinch hitters for the Tigers. And Blair just reared back with a fastball, painted the corner, strike 1. Middle infielder starting with her heels on the turf. And that's going to get away from the catcher. And the runner's going to try to go to third. Here comes the throw. Finnerty goes first to third on the ball that gets away from Sievert.
That run really doesn't mean anything. With a 2-run lead, still want to play your regular position, taken out.
This is the tying run at the plate, however. McCormick with a big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like a changeup there from Blair.
That's a couple times he's done that, taking a little something off of it. And the batter's been way out in front of the offering. See what he comes back with here.
Nice.
Count now even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hit by pitch. Then a ball that scooted away from the catcher that allowed Finnerty to go to third.
Nice try. I hear you, Stephen.
That pitch off the plate that's going to send the count full. Popped up. Looks like it's going to stay in play. Sievert's back. Not going to be able to make the catch. And McCormick has new life. McCormick is a big fellow, Ryan.
Yeah, he's good size.
If he squares it up, he's going to give it a ride.
He's going to play football at Dayton. So
looks like a football player. Ground ball to the shortstop. Goes to first, bounces it, gets away from the first baseman. The run's going to score. That's going to be an error. Error on the shortstop, Breedlove. It's his second error. Both of them have been throwing errors.
Finnerty didn't break on contact there. Waited to see if Breedlove was going to make the throw to first. Kind of stuttered with it. Didn't go straight to first. It'll be a pinch runner here for McCormick, number 12, Tristan Purcell.
Tristan Purcell.
Now the tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. Number in your 5-hole hitter, Hayden Ford.
Hayden Ford, pretty good day. Singled and scored a 2 RBI single in the third. Reached on a fielding error in the fifth. So he's been putting the ball in play the whole game. Purcell trying to get the pitcher's attention. Could have been a double play ball. Looks like, a nice play by Saylor to keep that ball from going into the dugout. Fielder's choice for Ford. One down and a runner on first for Trace Amshoff.
Tying run still at first base here after the fielder's choice.
1 for the 3 is Amshoff. A fly out, reached on a fielding error, and then a single. Colts with 10 hits, the Tigers with 7. Hard hit ground ball to the third baseman. He's going to go to second for 1, over to first for 2, and a double play is going to end the game. It's going to go 5-4 and 4-3. It's going to be a double play to end the game. The final score is going to be the Colts 5 and the Tigers 4. And it's time to figure out who our BBSN player of the game is going to be. I think it probably has to be, Hayden Ford, or do you think Robbie Baker? I tell you what, let's go ahead and we'll have
maybe Jalen Blair. I don't know.
Yeah, Jalen Blair came in and he pretty much shut him down.
For 4 1/3 innings. So, okay, we'll go. The Cole players of the game is going to be Jalen Blair and Hayden Ford, first baseman, senior Hayden Ford, a single. Then he had another single with 2 RBIs. And wait a second, I'm on the wrong side. That's not what we're going to do at all. Well, there's no standouts really on the Colts side. It was just a team effort, I guess. Daniel Breedlove did come up big in the 6th inning after some struggles early in the game. Came up with that big 2 RBI single. So we'll go ahead and make the BBSN Player of the Game Daniel Breedlove. Going to leave you here from St. X. Our final score is the Colts 5 and the Tigers 4, and we'll be back here tomorrow night for their battle with Male High School. Until then, this is Tim Bryan and Ryan Ritchie signing off, and this is Louisville Area High School Baseball on BBSN. Good night.